What's up, legends? We recently received our PSA magazine in the mail, which contains the new Monkey D Luffy exclusive promo card. So guys, to be completely honest, I actually signed up for a PSA subscription basically in order to get this card. It's a really cool promo card. It actually features all of the Straw Hat crew, so a lot of the main characters from the One Piece anime. And so guys, I was super excited to get this in the mail, but also a little bit nervous. So I actually received this a couple days ago, and so you're hearing me record a voiceover right now because I wanted to open this as soon as possible. I was a little bit anxious because a lot of people have been receiving their magazines and their promo cards completely damaged. And as you can see with mine, the card was just kind of loose in there. It wasn't like stapled to the magazine or anything like that. And guys, yeah, you just don't know what's gonna happen. Like, they didn't put this in a box. It's literally something that they probably just folded and stuck in the mailbox, unless you had a larger mailbox that it could kind of sit straight there. You can see that there's even a little bit of damage on the magazine here. So unfortunately, we did not get a serialized magazine, so I guess that's something that you can get, and they're a lot more rare, and they actually sell for quite a bit on eBay. So we weren't quite lucky enough to get one of those, but that's okay. I was here mostly for the card itself. So taking a look at it here, looking at the back. Okay, so it honestly, it looks super clean. So far, so good. Not so sure about the centering, but we'll take a look at that again. But here it is. Man, that is a pretty cool card. That's a pretty beautiful card. And from what I can tell, I cannot see any real issues with it as far as bends or creases. So guys, we were one of the lucky few, I think, to get a pretty solid copy of this card. But guys, like I said, I really actually want this card in my collection, and so I was hoping to get one that I can send off to Beckett and hopefully get a 10, because I'm actually a 10 collector for One Piece cards. But honestly, I was not very confident that this would get a 10, and so I was maybe a little bit disappointed as far as that went, even though as far as I can tell, I've been pretty lucky to get a pretty clean copy overall. But I have to give a shout out to Gump Brave and some other people in a Discord that I'm a part of. I actually shared a photo of the front and back of this card, just asking, you know, if this could do well at PSA. I really didn't think it could, but they actually said that it's kind of within that margin of error as far as the centering goes. So guys, I actually decided to send this off to PSA. So stay tuned to later in this video, because we're also going to be showing you a return video of not one, but two of these Monkey D Luffy promo cards. That'll be coming up in just one moment. But before we do, if you guys are enjoying the content so far, would you do me a favor and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button below to come along the collecting journey with me. Alright guys, we now have our One Piece card back from PSA. So we sent it off around the 19th of July, and just received it back not too long ago, actually on the 30th, actually right before Collecticon, so I didn't get a chance to open it up. But yeah, I'm excited to open it up with you guys here today. This is actually technically my first PSA return. It's not my first PSA submission, because I actually sent off a 10 card submission back in June, but it has not arrived back yet. The reason this one is back already is because they actually had a nice One Piece special going on for PSA. Still a little bit pricier. All said and done, I spent around $95 to get this graded. The tier was a little bit less than that, but you know, after the insurance and shipping costs that they have, that's what it totaled. And now, while I do like to normally kind of not peek at the grades ahead of time and kind of take a look at them with you guys on the video, this is actually the first time I've ever looked at it ahead of time. And the reason for that is because actually PSA, the nice thing about them is they do provide scans of your card, and one of the reasons that is very nice is because you can actually use that scan, that photo, on an eBay listing. And guys, this is one that I am intending just to turn around and flip. So yeah guys, I already know what grade we got here, but I know you guys don't, so I'll let you guys be surprised. Again, if we look briefly here at our receipt, you can kind of see that what the service level ended up being. It's $59.99 and then $34 for return shipping. So yeah, that definitely added a lot to the cost. Yes, but if you're not familiar with PSA and the PSA app, they actually have a really cool feature where you can actually kind of unveil your cards right in the app. It'll kind of give you the option to kind of swipe and reveal it. So I'll show the footage of that while we look at it here, just so you can see the experience that I had. I just, you know, as soon as they sent me the email, I went ahead and looked, and yeah, guys. So are you ready to see what we ended up getting from our PSA grade? We got a PSA 10, man. Very first return, we are 1 for 1 for 10s. So, hoping that box just fell back there, but no matter. I'm pretty stoked about this. Honestly, it was kind of all or nothing as far as the 10 goes for this. Otherwise, we would have definitely wasted some extra money. We would have been better off just to sell the card raw, because the raw card has gone down in price even since I sent it off. So yeah, it probably would have been a good idea just to send it off, or just to sell it raw. But at the same time, this is still going for a decent price. I think it's going for around $350 to $400 on eBay at the moment. So so far this is still listed on my eBay at the time of recording this, so hopefully it will get sold soon. I did actually get an offer, and I actually accepted the offer, but then they didn't pay for it, so that kind of sucked. But it's kind of funny that you can actually kind of do that and actually, you know, sell the card before it actually arrives. So anyway, guys, pretty stoked about this, but now it's just up to me to actually get one that I'll keep in my collection. But real quick, let's open this up. I actually want to go ahead and display this in our Collect 3D case right here. Got the nice red to match the label, and these are nifty. They just pop right in there, and you can display your cards because it's got these little pegs that fold out here, and yeah, works really nicely. If you guys are interested in these, I've been partnered with them for a good while because I think they're really cool. You can actually use my link in the description below to get a 15% off of your order if you decide to pick up some of these cases / stands. So yeah, make sure you guys take advantage of that. So guys, obviously I'm very thrilled about our results from our PSA return, but you know what, this is a promo card that I personally really like myself, and I really want it in my collection. And guys, frankly, I'm just not a PSA card collector. I'm actually more of a Beckett collector. And so guys, not gonna lie, I was slightly disappointed when I got my card in the mail, because I just felt like it was not going to get a Beckett 10, which is kind of what I want at the very least for my collection. So guys, I actually went and sourced another card. I found a guy on Twitter who was selling one, and the centering looked pretty dang good. And yeah, it seemed like a pretty good copy at the time. Now, I probably overpaid for it. I know the prices come down a lot. I think I paid just shy of $200 for it at the time. But guys, we have our Beckett return back for that One Piece card. And guys, I'm super nervous about this, but I'm excited to open this up and reveal it with you guys. I have not looked at the grades for this one, unlike the PSA return, because it doesn't really benefit me to know ahead of time. Yeah, guys, let's do this. So like I said, we are going for the 10. And of course, Beckett, they kind of wrecked me a little bit on our last submission. They gave me a lot of 9.5s, even on our One Piece cards. I really don't feel like they deserve to be 9.5s. So guys, we are at least wanting a 10 to keep it in the collection, or you never know, it could be something even better than that. I don't know, you just never know. But if that's the case, we may not be keeping it either, but let's see. Never done just a single submission like this other than the one you just saw. So definitely an interesting way to go about it. They do tend to pack them in there tightly. Okay. All right, I can feel it. Let's see, can we successfully cover it so we can kind of slow reveal here? Sorry to leave you in suspense, but it's just as much fun to be in suspense for me as it might be for you guys. I don't know if you guys enjoy it or not. Okay, they had a little advertisement on there, so that would have covered it probably anyway. Okay, so we got it from the back. Very nice. So guys, I wasn't able to show you guys this ahead of time, but you just have to let me know what you think. Again, pretty good. Thought this had a solid chance. All right, guys, let's turn it around. Again, such a cool artwork here. Let's see, guys. What do we have on our Monkey D Luffy promo card, magazine promo card? We have a oh yes, we got a 10. Let's go. All right. All right. I'm very happy about that. Oh man. Like I said, if I had gotten a black label, I would have flipped, but this is exactly what I wanted. This is going to be for the PC. Yes, the centering did get a 10. We just got a 9.5 on surface. Who knows what they found on the surface, but man, that is very exciting. Let's go ahead and display this in our Collect 3D case here. But again, really appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoy One Piece content, make sure you check out one of these other videos here on screen next. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below to support the channel. And lastly, I want to let you know that no matter what you're going through, you are not alone. God is with you and He loves you, and we do too. I'll catch you guys next time.